Have you ever been scrolling through, an online casino or maybe a betting app and a certain color just kind of jumps out at you, like a really bold red, or maybe that shiny gold, or sometimes that deep blue? It feels like more than just branding, doesn't it? Like there's something else going on, maybe guiding your eye or maybe even your next click.
That's exactly right. It's fascinating, really. Colors aren't just decoration. They have this incredible power, almost primal, to tap into our emotions, even affect us physically. And in the world of online betting, which is so fast-paced, so high stakes, well, emotions often dictate decisions, right? So understanding how these colors are used strategically is absolutely key. That's what this deep dive is about, uncovering the psychology behind those palettes.
Okay, right. So let's unpack this for you. Our mission today is really to dig into the psychological reasons behind these color choices. We're pulling from our source material to show you exactly how they're designed, often quite subtly, to nudge your actions, sometimes without you even realizing it. So where should we start? Maybe with red. It's so bold, so energetic, feels a bit dangerous even. When you see red in online betting, what's a specific psychological button they're trying to push?
Well, red is definitely chosen for impact. It generates this powerful sense of urgency, excitement, too. And it's not just a feeling. Studies actually show red can increase heart rate, blood pressure. It triggers a kind of arousal. Think about like a stop sign or emergency light. It demands attention now. So you often find it on those spin now buttons, right? Or maybe countdown timers for special bonuses. The whole point is to kind of bypass careful thought and push you towards taking action immediately. It taps into that instant response.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay, so then moving on, what about gold? And maybe yellow too. Those colors just scream wealth, success. They have that real feeling of luxury about them. What's the deeper psychological effect there in a betting context?
No, it's quite remarkable, actually, how they tap into our hopes, our aspirations. Gold and yellow, they're used to forge this immediate sort of visceral link between playing the game and the idea of winning big,
Yeah.
of getting rich. You see those jackpot banners, right? Often glowing gold. It's not just displaying a number. It's designed to spark your imagination, to get you picturing what it would feel like to win that huge prize, to have that luxury, that prestige, even before you've bet anything. It's like anchoring you to the possibility of reward.
It's really fascinating how targeted each color seems to be. But then what about the other end of the spectrum? You see a lot of blues and greens too, especially maybe in sports books. They feel quite different. What role are they playing amidst all the excitement generators?
Right, it's about balance. These colors, blues and greens, they bring in feelings of calm and trust. Blue often suggests reliability, stability. Think of a clear sky, maybe. It feels certain, safe. And green, well, green is often linked with luck, isn't it? But also growth, nature. It feels reassuring. See, while the platforms want you excited, they also need you to feel secure enough to actually place a bet. So these colors kind of counterbalance the inherent risk. They reassure you that this environment is dependable, maybe even a bit lucky. Helps reduce that hesitation.
Okay, so we've got individual colors doing specific jobs, but you don't just see blocks of single colors, do you? Designers blend them. This is where it gets really interesting, I think. How do they combine these different signals?
Yeah, it's a very sophisticated visual balancing act.
Yeah.
It's about psychology, but also visual hierarchy. So take a typical interface. You might have those fiery reds we talked about, pushing for action, creating excitement. But maybe the background is a dark, deep blue. That combination gives you the stimulation, but the blue provides stability. It stops your eyes getting overwhelmed or tired. So those bright red bits can really pop and grab your attention, but without making the whole thing visually stressful. It's all about guiding your focus smoothly.
That makes a lot of sense. It leads to another question, though. What about the colors you basically never see? Like soft pastels or muted grays. Why are those just not there?
That's a great point, and it really highlights the intentionality. It's designed by omission almost. Those softer colors are avoided because, well, they do the opposite of what's needed. They tend to make people feel relaxed, maybe thoughtful, even a bit bored. Can you imagine trying to bet on an app that's all like beige or lavender? It just wouldn't create that urge to act, would it?
Yep.
The last thing these platforms want is for you to feel sleepy or disengaged. The whole model is based on keeping you engaged, chasing that next bit of excitement. So yeah, those calming colors are completely counterproductive.
Wow. The level of intention is just striking. It really is about precise psychological nudges. So, tying this all together, what does this really mean for us as users interacting with these sites and apps?
It means, fundamentally, that pretty much every color you encounter, from the brightest button to the subtlest background shade, wasn't picked by chance. It was chosen very deliberately to guide your emotional state and hopefully, from their perspective, influence your betting decisions. So maybe the next time you log into one of these platforms, take an extra second. Look at the colors. Ask yourself, okay, does this red make me feel a bit impatient, like I need to act now? Does that gold make me start dreaming about winning?
Mm.
Does this blue background make me feel like this is a safe place to be? Because chances are the designers intended exactly that feeling.
It really is eye-opening just how deeply color psychology is woven into these digital environments, especially environments that are specifically designed to encourage certain behaviors, to guide what we do next. It's like a silent conversation happening.
Absolutely. And maybe a final thought to leave you with. Think about how this understanding might apply beyond just online betting. How else are colors being used to subtly influence your choices or your mood or just how you perceive things in your everyday digital life? From the social media apps you scroll through to the news sites you read, even online shops. It really raises an important question about sort of design literacy, doesn't it? Being aware of how these visual cues shape our experience in this increasingly digital world.